What's going on today, guys? We got a cool video for you, reaction video.
Ooh.
I love doing reaction videos.
Neither of us have seen it.
We don't do enough of them. So if you guys like these, let us know. If you guys hate them, also let us know. So today we're going to be reacting to Dr. Mike tries a keto diet for 30 days. 30 days, not just 7 days like you usually see on YouTube.
Yeah, it has a lot of views too.
Yeah, Dr. Mike is really popular and people have just been putting me on to him lately, so I've watched a few of his videos. He knows his stuff. He's very open-minded, just like seems like a very reasonable person.
Okay.
Someone who I would love to be my doctor. It's a 10-minute video. Let's react. Never seen it before.
It's keto time.
So really good intro.
I was like lured in.
Oh my gosh. Does he have an editor? Mike, do you have an editor doing this for you?
For sure.
Keto.
What did you think of his food that he all got there?
It was mostly like good.
Julie.
It wasn't like starter pack.
No, seemed like some good stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of packaged stuff, but he probably has more of
The epic bars, about that.
Love the epic bars.
Keto. I challenged you to get my keto video to 20,000 likes and you surpassed that goal plenty. And I'm actually really excited about this. I'm unfortunately fresh out of a breakup, so I'm more motivated than ever to change my lifestyle around, be healthier, look better. I wanna take you guys along for that journey. My 1 month of keto starts now.
Video quality is top notch.
It looked like he bought a pack of Domino sugar and just opened it. He didn't use any of it.
Just do it! Actually, before we start, we have to give a huge thank you to our sponsor, Thrive Market. They actually sent... All right, I'm gonna have my very first keto meal. It's the middle of the day, I didn't have breakfast, so I guess you could say I'm intermittent fasting today as well. This is my meal here, beef chili with oaxaca cheese, oaxaca, and cauliflower rice. To my surprise, the first few days of keto weren't that bad. I was totally expecting that I would go with keto flu symptoms right off the bat. It wasn't that bad. I didn't have sugar withdrawal. All right, well, I'm at the gym right now. And it's my first heavy workout while on keto. And I gotta admit, I'm incredibly tired. And I got a good night's sleep, so it's not because of that. I suspect that it's probably because I haven't had carbs in 4 days. Or at least not enough to make me replenish my glycogen stores. The weight stayed the same.
That's pretty common.
Yeah, absolutely.
I experienced the same for a lot longer.
He seems to be doing relatively well though. So he's not cutting calories. He's definitely eating enough, I'd say.
Yeah, I found it hard to even make it to the gym on day 4.
And that first meal, that looked like it was packaged. Or he just like meal prep? He went all in.
It's hard for me to believe that he personally made that. Like maybe he had some chef make it for him.
I don't know. Who knows? Look good.
My strength was there, but I fatigued much earlier in my sets. Can't even be certain it's due to the keto diet, but that's what was happening. Bro, you're the worst. All right, my man just shot a shot. Made me drop my phone. This guy right here, wannabe basketball player. All right, today's my first day of cardio with keto on board. And I gotta admit, I'm feeling pretty tired. I just beat both of these guys though. I was able to keep up with them and my sprints were fine and my game was fine, but I noticed that after a game or two, when I would be somewhat out of breath, I was totally burnt. I was really tired, much more than usual. Again, not certain that it's 100% due to the keto diet, but I do suspect keto is playing a role in my decreased stamina in my exercises.
I would say it is 100% because of keto.
But I like that he is, staying like, I don't know what it could be. Like, he's not guaranteeing that keto does this, but like, it's definitely it.
Yeah, comment below with your experiences of the first week of doing keto.
Yeah.
Wait,
The keto struggle is so real. I'm eating cat food.
Let me at least fix my head, make sure I look good.
While Lisa's eating.
I do very often feel like I'm eating like my dog.
I don't.
Or cat.
I canned tuna, I guess he didn't have to be eating that for lunch though.
That's true.
That's a weird choice. I don't think that's like
I don't think it's that weird.
I mean, 8th day of keto, people aren't like just eating canned tuna at their work, I don't think.
A healthy salad
Hi.
with some croutons in there.
Yeah,
I'm
pretty
eating
much.
cat food.
It's not cat food.
Tell them about the cat food.
It's salmon.
What damn cat food?
Oh, the
He's eating cat food. It's right there.
That's called the keto struggle. Going into the second week of keto, I was starting to struggle a lot with my food choices. When I go to work and I'm gonna be working a long shift, I can't bring all of these goodies and avocado and all this stuff. So what did I do? I brought a Thrive Market can of salmon with some mayonnaise, and I basically ate cat food. Eating a
That is one of the early struggles, though. Is like, you know, you just want to grab a granola bar and snack on it.
Yeah, you don't know like the options though, right? He could have made a bulletproof coffee like right before his shift, like 400 calorie one, and like lasted for a while, I'm sure. Like in his mind, and I think most people when they first start a diet, it feels very restrictive. So you're like, I can't eat anything. I gotta subsist off of cat food, you know.
Yeah.
But mayo and canned tuna, like that's my jam. So yeah.
diet that's so high in fat, I mean 75% of my calories were coming from fat, it's difficult to maintain that, and I don't plan well. For example,
It is difficult to maintain at first, but it does become a habit where it's just so easy
Now
after
it's
a while.
like too easy to eat fat.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like, I gotta like not eat so much fat. But he just said he didn't plan well. So like, yeah, planning's a big part of it.
if I'm going to a big event, I should probably eat beforehand. I'm at the Sebastian Maniscalco concert. The keto struggle is real. So this guy is eating a full hot dog. Real food. And I gotta suffer right now with this. You have to plan ahead.
I've done that before. It's kind of tasty.
We all do it. Like
Yeah.
hot dogs are delicious regardless. Without the bun.
I think he's also doing some of this stuff just to make for a compelling video too.
It's working. We're laughing.
It's good. He's really good at making videos.
If you want to stick to keto. Because when you go to a fast food joint or a restaurant, yes, they may have a piece of meat, but eating high protein is not keto. You have to be eating high fat. So you have to be thinking about what it is you're gonna choose off the menu. And you can get a cheeseburger that's very fatty, has sauce on it, that hopefully is carb free. That's not optimal keto. That's like the dirty keto that people talk about. You're eating high saturated fats, overcooked red meats, using processed oils, and that's not something I generally recommend or want for myself. 2 weeks in, I already had some results showing. My clothes were fitting better, my abs were coming out of hibernation, like one of them legit came out and said, "What up?" And I was like, oh my God, look, it's my ab. I used to see you back in the day, and then you started hibernating. It did surprise me that after 2 weeks of keto, I was already starting to see results. And now I get why this diet is so popular amongst people who are trying to lose weight quickly. And not that I'm advocating for that, but it was nice to see results so early on and quite motivational. I will say though, the majority of the weight loss that happens in the first week or so is usually water weight. That's not gonna be sustainable, that speed of weight loss. I feel like on keto, I wake up really hungry.
So he's not wrong in what he said. Like water weight, and then it's not like sustainable in the sense like it's not going to be continual, like 10 pounds every 2 weeks. Like that's not going to happen for the remainder of keto. That wouldn't make sense.
Normally, I don't mind skipping breakfast, but on keto, I'm starving. It's probably because I'm eating so much less calories than usual. Getting into the later
Why is he eating less calories?
Because he feels really restricted. Like he's not, you know,
that
going
could be
for
it.
like the unhealthy cheeseburger, and like he's not just trying to like get adapted and like make a sustainable lifestyle. He's trying to make it very healthy at first, which can be demanding and challenging.
Yeah, I think you should just eat more though. You shouldn't be eating less calories when you start keto, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
he should have 2 cans of tuna and double the mayo, you know?
weeks of keto, I was getting hungry. That doesn't mean I wasn't satiated. I mean, eating a lot of fats, you get full quickly and you're no longer hungry. But when I say hungry, I mean more like cravings. Bananas.
Yeah, this is very common. I had this a lot too. Is where like you're eating all these foods that are keto friendly, but you're missing just like the contrast of crunchiness and like sweets. And you can be completely full, but you still just want to eat something sweet.
Cereal, or like people, like he's missing fruit. Like a lot of people love fruit. Like that's hard to give up, you know?
Cookies and cream milkshakes. And then I even noticed a pattern where I was hungry just because I was bored. I had a high-fat meal. I had some sardines with guacamole. I'm full, but I want to munch on something. I just want to eat some chips. So I realized I like to bored eat.
I realized that too.
Everyone does it.
Everyone likes to
we're
board eat.
human.
And on keto, you really can't board eat unless you just eat nuts all day. But how much, I don't understand how many almonds you can eat in one day before you... I think I broke keto. I mean, not technically. I had several drinks last night. That technically throws you out of keto. They were not sugary drinks. I just had soda and alcohol, but that does technically take you out of ketosis, at least for a short while, so.
Was it diet soda?
I'm sure it was.
He said soda.
You probably think I'm a failure.
Look, we all make mistakes, and 2 steps forward with 1 step back is still 1 step forward. That's something that I want you to remember and take away from my keto journey. If you mess up, it's not the end of the world. It doesn't mean that you're a failure. Yes, I had a few drinks and it took me
Big takeaway. So many people feel like it's all or nothing, but it really is just about some slow, continual progress.
Yeah.
You cheated once on day 25. Next time you take a few months before you cheat and you continually get better and better.
Progress, not perfection.
out of ketosis for a little bit because your body actually metabolizes the alcohol and uses that as energy instead of fats. But it's fine. As soon as I stopped drinking the alcohol, the next day I was probably back in ketosis and everything was back on track. So did it slow down my progress? Probably somewhat, but it wasn't the end of the world. If I treated it like it was the end of the world, that would hurt my progress because that would demotivate me and cause me to order some cookies and cream milkshakes. And we know we can't do that on keto. I had a renewed determination to continue and finish my keto journey. Even at the mall. 1 month of keto's in the books. I made it. I ate 75% of my calories from fat, 20% from protein, 5% from carbs. I stuck to this bad boy. But let's talk summary. Let's talk about what happened. First and foremost, body. I started this diet at 208 pounds. I weighed in this morning at 202 pounds. So that's a 6-pound weight loss in 4 weeks. Sounds pretty appropriate, about 1.5 pounds per week. My abs are showing a little bit more, which gets me really excited for summer. Now, when it comes to my mind, I don't necessarily feel any big difference that jumps out, but I do notice that I don't crash as much, especially in the midday section. Let's talk recommendation.
What do you think of his results?
Decent
Yeah,
for a
good
really,
results.
really healthy weighted, like he wasn't overweight by any means. He was probably already really healthy. So a 6-pound weight loss is good.
The lack of a crash, that's the big thing I noticed. That's why I like it the most.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of things people notice. You can't deny it, at least. You know, you don't have to nap because you're not eating like pasta and sandwiches for lunch.
Yeah.
You need to have small meals and snacks at the ready. I trusted Thrive Market and they did not disappoint. You remember in the opening?
He's really delivering for the sponsors here.
Well, that makes sense that maybe those meals were Thrive Market meals.
Yeah.
They probably paid him good money too.
I got a lot for this. How much do you think he got for this sponsorship?
Like 15K.
20K.
Of the video, all those things on the table, they're gone because I ate pretty much everything. Not only was it delicious, it's totally affordable. Again, there's that link down below in my description. You're gonna get 25% off your order and a free 30-day trial. I really recommend you sign up, save some money, eat healthy, truly just be smart and plan ahead.
Let's address those.
What do you think of the pros and cons?
So, pros, all good pros.
I'm on board with that.
Those make sense.
Cons?
The tougher workouts, I would say maybe the first 30 days, yeah, the workouts are tougher, but it gets easier the more fat adapted you become. So that could easily become like not a con, right?
Yeah, hard socially, I would say I agree with. At first, it's a pretty abrupt departure from your normal social.
And it could be
stuff.
like uncomfortable to tell your friends. Maybe people have trouble with that, right? Social pressure to drink
Yeah,
beer.
but it's not that hard for me socially anymore.
And then the bathroom trouble also makes sense, but like that is also
adjust to
something
that.
you adjust to. So all the cons make sense to begin with, but can easily be changed.
There are certain things like inconvenient. It is definitely less convenient than the standard American diet. Just it always is because you have to prepare more foods from home.
Like we have to take movie snacks all the time. We can't just
Yeah.
buy popcorn and pretzels and stuff.
But it's like a pro and con. Like you got to weigh out the pros and cons. Your health versus some benefit to convenience.
For the average healthy person, going on a short course of keto will help them lose some weight, and it probably won't be detrimental to their health. If you're gonna start a new diet, any diet for that matter, go see your doctor and have that conversation. Figure out what are the benefits versus harms so you can make the most educated decision possible moving forward.
It's tough for me when people say that about the keto diet because most doctors, I would say, aren't for the keto diet, or they're just like, they don't know, you know?
Most doctors aren't that informed about nutrition.
Right. So like we have to say that, right?
Yeah.
But is it, I don't know. It's difficult to like actually go and do that because my doctor wouldn't give me any sound advice.
I also don't fully agree that like doing a short little trial of the keto diet is the way to go. Because I feel like a lot of the benefits you get are from doing it for extended periods of time where you're gaining adaptation to using fat for fuel, and it gets better and better over time. So like doing it for 30 days, then going back to your old diet for a few months, then back to keto, you're just losing a lot of the benefits you get from doing one thing consistently for a longer period of time.
But I think that's a good starting point because maybe after the 30 days you realize, hey, I like this diet. I'm going to stick to it. You know, like I'm not going to go back to my standard American diet.
I hope you guys enjoyed me trying out keto. If you want me to continue trying out weird things, diets, whatever, drop it down below in the comments and smash that like button. And if you tried keto and you had an experience of your own, also jump into the comment section. As you know, I'm very active down there. Get your mind out of the gutter. And if you want to...
All right, guys, that's Dr. Mike.
Hope you enjoyed this reaction video. We'll check you later.